Hi guys, Paul Dexter here. Hey, I've got some great things to talk to you about in this update. Very exciting. I'm going to jump right into it. The first one is labor line items. So this has been something that's been interesting since the very beginning of Jetbuilt. It's very easy to do a line item of only labor. You go into your, add item, you go create custom item, and then you can make a unique item. And typically you'll give it your company name and then, installation services as the model or whatever you want to do. And then you leave those equipment fields blank because those are unused, and you give it the labor values. But it's those equipment fields still showing up that a lot of people are kind of hung up with. And they say, well, it feels like a workaround. And I don't know. So in the end, we have now done this for you. Go to create custom item, and now you can select from equipment or labor or subcontract, which we'll talk about in a second here. When you select labor, you'll now see those equipment section is gone. So no more freaking out about why does it feel like this is a hack. So now you can enter your labor values and move on. But what's more interesting about this is now when you go to purchasing area, we know these are labor items, and so they will not show up on your items to be purchased. So that's a nice handy little feature there. Now, let's get to the subcontractor bit though. This one has been a high request for a long time. Now you can make a subcontract line item. And now again, the equipment line item, equipment fields are gone, but there is a single cost and sell field for a subcontract. So let's say you're subbing out, speaker rigging or whatever it may be. You simply pop in the number on the quote from the subcontractor, pop in your sell price to the client, and you're done. You do give it a category. This is a one header category, whether it's that you're subbing out engineering or programming or installation, but you got to pick one of those categories so we know where to put that money and how to show that money to the client, and then that's all you do. But here's the cool thing. Now you go back to your builder, and now you'll see a new set of columns. So you'll have your equipment columns and your labor columns, but in between that, you'll see the subcontracting labor columns. It will also not show up in purchasing. And these items will show up appropriately throughout all the reporting and proposals and all of those things. So enjoy that, and there you go. Next thing I want to talk about is the Jetbuilt Summit. We had a fantastic time in Dallas-Fort Worth area last, I think it was in September, October, I don't know, it moves quickly. They say that when you get over 50, things move fast, and they're right. Anyway, we had a fantastic time, a great group of COVID, what's the word? I'm not going to say rebels, but just pioneers out there going for it. And we had a safe time, and it was a fantastic time talking about all things Jetbuilt, as well as just general all things AV and quoting and so forth. So great time. We're obviously going to do that every year. We thought we'd get back on track with our March original. We wanted to do this every March, but COVID pushed it back until fall last year, and it just March came too quickly. So we're thinking about October. One idea is to possibly bundle it up with Infocom in Orlando. That way travel could be easier. A lot of you guys are already there, and it's easier for me. So feel free to let us know your thoughts about this. We always love when you guys shoot us your thoughts about these things and how many of you might be interested to come and so forth. We're going to move it around each year. It was in Texas last year. We were thinking either Florida or perhaps West Coast, whether it's Northwest or Southern California, or even Northeast. We don't know. So next year it'll be somewhere else, but this year could be handy to couple it up to Infocom. Let us know what you think. Next, we've got this new breakout page called the Project P&L Breakout. Here's the button right here for it. This is an enterprise feature, but check this out. So you see all of your line items, but then you see like bundled up, here's any factors, any labor, subcontract labor perhaps, things like that, and then your margins on all those things. A fantastic new little report. You can also export that. We launched that a week or so ago. We've got something else really big. When I say big, I kind of mean wide, coming next week or so. So look for that. I'll let you guys know about that perhaps next week. So I guess that's it for now. That's 4 big topics. Well, 3 and a teaser. Sure hope you're doing well out there. It's exciting how things are opening up. Well, actually, we're doing a trade show. Jenna will be out there leading the way, giving demos to new folks and saying hi to some old folks in Las Vegas. Also, we mentioned Infocom is in October, I believe, but ISE. So we'll see you in Spain on the 1st of June or in London at the very end of June. All right, well, thanks, guys. Appreciate all this. We'll see you next time. Until then, this is Paul Dexter signing off.